Hi, my name is Linda. I am currently going for the entertainment business. I guess you could say here's my story. I was born in a town called San Jose in California and later moved to Tracy, California, where I spent like the first few years of my life there. After that, we moved to Vegas. My first love was the piano. I loved the sound of it. I had a little mini keyboard when I was younger. Not only did I love music, but I also loved games, and Legend of Zelda definitely opened up that door for me. Roughly around 6th grade, I got my first instrument that I still play. I found myself going to a school that focused on design and technology, where I mainly focused on a lot of computer codes and such. But I still had that passion for music. I still wanted to play it. I still wanted to do everything with it. When I came to IADT, I actually ended up wanting to do games at first, but then they introduced me to also an audio program because they found my two passions. And I ended up going to the audio route because the audio program had something special, and that was my turning point. My turning point was setting up for these stages. And it wasn't just for one or two events. I set up for over 6 major festivals and roughly over 50 bands. For my last and final year at IDT, I decided that I wanted to not only pursue live sound, but I also wanted to learn the business of it. So that way, hopefully, I could stop being an audio slave for all these other companies and focus mainly on starting up my own. In Robert Greene's book titled Mastery, we talk about 5 different strategies. And the first strategy talks about returning to your origins. I much felt like I related more to Albert Einstein's example, mainly because when he was little, he received a compass. Every idea that he had revolving around his work always related back to that compass. Same with me, when I was little, I received a piano, and that opened up my mind to all the possibilities of music. And every single time I did music, I always went back to that first sound. The second strategy talks about occupying the perfect niche, and in a sense, I kind of feel like I somewhat relate to it as far as having 2 different talents, but not in the sense that I'll probably create something in between, because audio for games and game design has already been around for a while. But that's the only way I feel like I ever relate to that. Strategy number 3 talks about avoiding the false path. But I never really related to this because I never found myself to ever rebel against anybody. If anything, everyone was always so supportive of me, and I'm thankful for that. The fourth strategic strategy was to let go of the past, and I definitely feel like I didn't have anything to relate to this. I never found myself giving up on something that I love the most, which is music. I could never give up music. The fifth strategy was finding your way back, and I guess you could say in a sense I do relate to this, mostly because of the fact that I always found myself going back to music. Even though I pursued a little bit of the gaming side, I pursued a little bit of a design side, I always came back to music, and mostly live sound. It's an incredible thing.